Good morning, everybody. It's Friday morning, and you can see I'm just dressed to do a little workout. But I just wanted to catch you up on some of the new things on Real People, Real Results. And if you have never used Real People, Real Results as a prospecting tool, then you're in luck because you won't have to relearn something. So Real People, Real Results is our Facebook page, and it is so that we can share information with a prospect and get some third-party influence. So it works pretty well. But it doesn't work, you just can't stick people in Real People, Real Results and expect them to run back to your front door asking you for product. So let me just give you some little ways in how to make this an effective tool in your prospecting. So here's what we do first. I'm going to share my screen so you can see everything. So hang on just a minute. So there we go. Here is the group, Real People, Real Results. This is what it looks like. And so the first thing we now have is we have Lynn Hagedorn did a great video on explaining to your prospect what this page is all about and how to use it. It also has a link right here, and she'll explain that in the video about all the before and after. So those are pretty fun. So when you're talking to that prospect, make sure that you just kind of say something about, don't miss that link in the pin post to see all the great before and after. So they'll take a look at it. So the first thing you need to do is you need to be friends already on Facebook with that person that you're trying to add. That's the most important thing. And you're going to add them over here. Say I'm going to add myself, Annette Everhart, and then it will come up as I click my name in, and actually I'm already a member, so it's not going to let me add me again. But if they're already in there, that's another FYI. If they're already in there, you might want to go up here, search by their name, and see who put them in there, and maybe you know, as a courtesy, don't try to take somebody else's. But if you have a relationship with them that is like they're your family member, then by all means go ahead and let that person know that this is your sister or your brother or your brother-in-law, and that you're going to talk to them about products. But you know, I think it's courtesy to let them know that. So you're going to add somebody, and the other thing you can do is if you go in there and you find somebody else has added them and they haven't had any information for several months, then you know their chance is passed, and so you can go ahead and prospect that person. So just use your good thinking, and please don't step on anybody's toes in here. That's not how we work in Isogenics. So the first thing you're going to do is add that person right here where it says add members, and then you're going to go down here to Lynn Hagedorn's first pin post, and you're going to go to the comments, comment. And the way we tag people in here is we want to do @ symbol first, and then our name. And so I'm going to come up, and it's going to have my name, and say I want Linda Shireman to see this. So I'm going to put Linda Shireman, and here she comes up, and I'm going to tag her. Now I'm going to say something about that, like, so excited you're taking a look, Linda. I think that you will really enjoy this group as a healthcare professional. You'll see that there's some good science behind that. So you want to say something that's relative to the person that you're talking to. And Matt, I'm going to back up just a little bit. When you're asking somebody to take a look, you know, we have some good verbiage I can send you if you're wanting to send somebody a message about how to take a look. But the first thing is you don't want to just stick people in this group. You want to actually know what they're looking for. That would be like if you went to the car lot and I brought out an elephant. It's just not what you're looking for. You're looking for a car. So the same thing applies here. So you kind of need to know what they're looking for, you know, and there's some good verbiage to use. I happen to use, we have over 70 solutions from healthy aging, heart health, weight loss, athletic performance, brain health, which is of most interest to you. So I kind of wait till somebody says, well, you know, weight loss or energy. And I'd say, oh, great, you're really going to like the energy that you get from Isagenix. When are you having your energy issues? And let them just kind of talk about it, because the more that you can build a relationship with that person up front, the more that you're really going to be heard in when you come back with a solution, because if we assume what they want. I had a friend that she really needed to lose about 40 to 50 pounds. And when I asked her what she was interested in, she never said weight loss. She said that she was interested in energy, because in her mind, if she had more energy, then she would be able to get up and exercise more and lose the weight that she knew she needed. So never, always ask the right questions. That's kind of our job, is to uncover what their issues are and what they're really looking for, so we can supply them with the right answers. Okay, that being said, so now I've put her in here, and I've put her in here. Now I want to say Linda is a healthcare professional, and I know that. And so now I want to have some good quality content to put in here for Linda to see. So where I'm going to search next is I'm going to go in here under the videos or photos, and sometimes yours could be over to the side, just depends on your computer, but I'm going to look in the photos, and this will give me some inspiration of what I would like to put to Linda. So, so I'm going to look for something that talks about the science. This is just a good, easy way to kind of find something. And maybe I'll go and use this one here about the UCLA study that shows that we just can't get the minerals from our food sources. Or maybe I'll look at this one and says, when you lose fat, all these other things that it help. And just put something on like that. When I put it in there, I could also tag Linda like I did before in that, so she would see it and put some information. Wow, I really think of all the products and pharmaceutical products your patients could get off of if they could just, lose the right amount of fat. So those would be some things I'm really thinking about my customer and my prospect, and actually what they're interested in. If it's a guy and he's middle-aged, there's a great one right here. Is look, from fat to Ferrari. So I might put that, and I'll say, amazing transformation this man took. And as you can see, he's no spring chicken, or whatever you want to say. So that would be something relative to somebody my age who might be looking to lose weight. So, and this person, Lisa put, it's all about the right fuel. You can even copy what this person said. So if you want to take this picture and use it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down over here to options. Everybody's computer works a little bit, but I'm going to download that information. And when I download that picture, I'm going to get a little tab right here that comes up, and then I might copy, right? I like what Amy put up here, so I might just highlight what Amy put and Command C, and that's going to copy what she put, and then I could go and enter it myself. So now I go back to the page, and I'm just going to go back to the beginning, and I could add this photo. And it's right down here. I'm going to drag it up here and put it in there. And then I'm going to copy and put that in there. Add the fuel. Fuel is the food, 80% nutrition, 20% exercise. What are you putting into your tank? And then I'm going to post. So, that was posted a few days ago. Chances are that the people that have already seen it will not be seeing it. So this has to be submitted for approval, and then when it comes back in, I may tag in the comment section the people that I want to see it. Now, the most important part is that after you do this, you're going to go back to that person within the first 24, 48 hours, because life moves quickly, and you want to make sure, even if it's the first day you go back up to the messages, and I find Linda, and I say something to Linda like, Linda, you need to meet my friend Debbie, Debbie Halleck, and I know you'll love her. She went through digestive difficulties, and no physicians were able to help her till she got the right nutrition. And then I want to add Debbie to this conversation. So I go up here to the little wheel where it says options. I tag that, and I can add friends to the chat. So right now I can put Debbie's name right in here, and I just say Debbie. And in your case, it might be that you're putting myself, Linda, or somebody that you know would have some good information, your upline. You're going to put them in there and put Debbie in there. And then I push done, and that would add Debbie to this chat. So I want to introduce Debbie. Hey, this is my friend Debbie. I know that, don't put she's your upline or that she's your sponsor. They don't understand all that lingo. So you really just want to put something. Hey, this is my friend Debbie. I think you'll find that she has an interesting story. She had some digestive disorders, and her physicians were really at a loss of how to help her until she changed her nutrition. I think you'll love talking to her. So those would be something that Linda would say, hey, I have some patients with a lot of digestive disorders. I put somebody on a medication for their stomach about every day, and maybe I should listen to her. So it would just be a way to start a friendly conversation and a third-party influence. The next thing you want to do is you want to within the first 12 to 48 hours, you also want to get back to that person, find out if they liked it, say, hey, I'm so excited to hear what you thought of our group, and if you found some information there that would be helpful to you, and just let me know if I can be of assistance to you in any way. The last thing that we want this to be is a push. We really want to educate people and let them come up with their own time frame. So, but you can also use what we call dripping on them by sending them relevant information in the Real People, Real Results group by just adding information. So say I had somebody who was now very interested in sports. They're a sports enthusiastic. So I'm going to find something in the photos or in that have to do with sports. Another thing you can do is go to isogenicshealth.net, find some interesting information. But here it talks about, there's a lot of information on athletic. Here it is. The NOx, they can look in information. Here it is with a 5-hour energy. You just scroll through here and pick out some stuff that you think would be really beneficial for your prospect to know. And that's how we kind of work. And then maybe the next day you put something else in here, and they keep seeing it a little bit and a little bit at a time. Because what this will do when you tag them, it will pull them it back into their feed that they're seeing on a daily basis and getting a little bit more information. Here's our amped products that are for an athlete. So this is what you're going to do, and then you're just going to kind of set a time frame to check back with them. And the most important thing is the follow through. Keep, even if you just do it on in a notepad, write their name down, write down what you put in there, when you added Linda or myself or someone else onto the personal message, if they got back to them, just kind of keep track of it so you know what to follow through with. And then when you get up to the time frame, they say, all right, I really want to take a look at this and I'm ready. Then you want to either get them on a Zoom call, just text myself or Linda or send us a personal message and put them in a Zoom call, or let us meet them one-on-one, because we want, and then come yourself or be on the call, because that's how you're going to learn to handle the objections, the things they say, well, that's really expensive. And, if you hear that first and you're not ready for how to handle that, that just may end the discussion right there. So start with us. Let us help you through that. Let us help you, train you on how to enroll people. And some of you have just really taken off already on your own, and I applaud you for that. But if you ever get stuck and you need some help, stop it right there. Just say, that is a great question. I've never come across that. I want to answer that to the best, and I'm not able to, let me get back to you in an hour or tomorrow or whatever is normal for you, and get back to them and try to fill them in a little bit with the information. And the best thing I always fill people in with information is with an article, because it is always great to have a third party influence to say, you know, here's what I found, this has been my experience, but also here is some science that backs up what I've been seeing. So I hope that's helpful. Step 1, have your prospect be a friend with you on Facebook. Step 2, add them to the group. Step 3, send them a personal message letting them know that you've added them to the group and that you've put them in the first pinned post, or you've tagged them in that, and to please watch the first video in that it's really exciting, got a lot of before and afters. And then step 3, add content that they would like, and then go back and welcome them to the group and add that first video. If you really like a particular video like the Mary Evans cleanse, or there's some other really good ones, and if you're just not sure, reach out to me. I'll get some information from you on what their wants are, and we'll send something that's really relevant to them. So the biggest key is finding out what they're looking for. You know, don't assume anything. So thank you for your time today. I hope this is helpful. And if you want, just send me questions about this. I can answer them when, as you send them to me. Okay. Have a great day. Have a good weekend. Bye, everybody.